the second part. There was once a time in which we learned that in school, as one of the anecdotes is, where some powerful king or so received bad messages, and what did he do? He punished the messenger. Today we would say communication broke down. I say communication was totally active, only the message was the one that the king wanted to hear. So the king did not punish the messenger for failed communication, but for successful communication of a message that the king didn't want to hear. Our common interest, I assume, that we consider violence not only undesirable but also unfruitful and of undesirable consequences, also generating an atmosphere, a situation that one wouldn't like to live in, have been so busy with what to do about it that we forgot what the message is. Violence is a message. It doesn't require an institute of higher learning in order to understand that violence happens through the agency of people who find themselves in undesirable situations. So, for some time, one is so busy with curing the consequences of an unwelcome message. And now one wants to go and punish the messengers. We cannot remove violence if we do not understand its message. This is a short sentence. I don't think I can do much about it. You can have more police, more safety, you can have psychological treatment, you can cure the victims, you can heal the damage. You cannot remove violence without removing the message that it gives. And the message that it gives is clearly the one: people who are violent have given up on language or never learned it, and don't want to stay in the situation in which they are. Which situation is this? That would be interesting to find out. What are the particular situations that generate violence? Another sentence, which I'd like you to consider, I tried to come to grips with the word, when is a victim? The answer that I came up with, and please consider it, I consider that person a victim who cannot escape a situation without violence. Doesn't guarantee that the person can escape a situation with violence. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying without violence, this person cannot escape a situation and thus is a victim. This holds together with the previous notion. When I put those two over one another, then I have the same population superimposed upon itself, which is just English. And by shifting it a tiny bit, you see it adopt certain structures, centers, and things like that. And when I move it just a very little bit, the centers elsewhere. Can you see that? It's tenderness, with the fingertip, the lights of movement, and we are in a different hierarchy. So that is what is considered the most difficult thing in the world. I maintain that it takes no violence whatsoever to change our society to desirable one. That's a statement. I can't prove it. I wish I could. I would immediately do so.